Do you know how governments collect taxes? Stay here because 99rights_online is breaking it down. Governments collect taxes in several ways to fund public services and infrastructure. Here are the main types of taxes along with historical examples. Income tax. This is a tax on earnings from wages, salaries, and investments. For example, the United States introduced federal income tax in 1913 after the 16th Amendment was ratified. Sales tax. This is tax on goods and services purchased by consumers, for example. States began adopting sales taxes in the 1930s during the Great Depression. Property tax. This is a tax on land, homes, and commercial buildings. For example, property taxes have existed since colonial America, funding local schools and infrastructure. Excise tax. This is a tax on specific goods like alcohol, tobacco, and gasoline. For example, the whiskey tax of 1791 led to the Whiskey Rebellion, where farmers protested federal taxation tariffs and import taxes. Now these taxes on goods imported from other countries. For example, the Townshend Acts of 1767 taxed imports like tea paper and glass fueling tensions before the American Revolution. Payroll tax. This are taxes taken from wages to fund Social Security and Medicare. For example, the Social Security Act of 1935 introduced payroll taxes to support retirement benefits. Estate and inheritance tax are taxes on wealth passed down after death. For example, the United States began federal inheritance taxes in the 1900s, targeting wealthy estates. Poll tax. This was a fixed tax required to vote, now abolished. For example, poll taxes were used in southern states to disenfranchise black voters until banned by the 24th Amendment in 1964. Capital gains tax. These are a tax on profits from selling assets like stocks or real estate. For example, the United States introduced capital gains taxes in the 1920s, adjusting rates over time. Governments adjust tax policies based on economic needs, wars, and social programs. Want to know more about how tax policies have shaped different historical events? Smash that like button, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram and YouTube at 99rights_online for more legal quickies. Catch you later, and remember, knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay empowered, and keep fighting for what's right. See you next time. Like this. If you found this information helpful and inspiring, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your friends and family.